Hey everyone, here's Drupatani from FoneArena.com and this is a video review of the Panasonic P11. Panasonic launched their Panasonic P11 smartphone some time back and it has been getting all the attention because of the alien ad Who Wants the Phone. The alien may want the phone, but do you? Let's find out. The Panasonic P11 seems like a typical mid-range 5-inch phone, which it is, but there's a small difference at the core. Instead of opting for a quad-core MediaTek processor, Panasonic have decided to go with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 200 chipset and they've added a nice 720p HD display to complement the dashing color the phone comes in. The phone looks refreshing thanks to the bright color choice and a very different design language. The Panasonic P11 has nice curved edges that make it quite easy to handle despite the big display. The P11 comes with a couple of exchangeable back covers. The black cover is a matte finish cover while the white one is a glossy finish one. The fluorescent color that comes in the box is also a matte finish one. On the front we have the 720p HD display, above which there is the earpiece. To the left side of the earpiece we have the front facing camera and the ambient and proximity sensor combination. Below the display there is the usual set of 3 capacitive touch keys for navigation. On the right side of the phone we have the power lock button. On the bottom we have nothing but the microphone, and on the left side we have just the volume rocker. At the top we have a micro USB port and a 3.5mm audio jack. On the back of the device we have an 8-megapixel camera with an LED flash right next to it. There's a speaker grill at the bottom. Like we mentioned earlier, the back cover is removable, and on opening the cover we see the micro SD card slot and 2 SIM card slots. All of these are above the battery compartment. Only one SIM card slot supports 3G connectivity. As far as handling is concerned, the matte finish offers a nice grip and the phone feels quite good in the hand. The power lock key and the volume rocker are easily accessible and offer nice feedback. Overall, the Panasonic P11 is a good looking device except for the color, which is our personal opinion, and it feels quite comfortable in the hand. Let's move on to the display of the phone. One of the highlights of the Panasonic P11 is its 5-inch HD display, which sports a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels. This results in a pixel density of 294 ppi. The display is good in terms of contrast, brightness and color saturation, but it suffers from poor viewing angles. Overall, the display is good enough if you forgive its poor viewing angles, but we not really recommend it. What separates the Panasonic P11 from the rest of the mid-range Indian phablet crowd is the fact that it comes with a 1.2 GHz Snapdragon 200 quad-core processor instead of MediaTek processor. There's 1GB of RAM and the graphics are taken care of by the Adreno 203 GPU. Out of the 1GB of RAM, 800 MB is usable, and when the device is idle, around 480 MB is free. There's 4GB of internal storage, out of which 2.8GB is usable. You get around 1.4GB for apps and another 1.4GB is user accessible. Obviously, it comes with a microSD card slot for expansion. In terms of performance, the phone is quite sluggish. The overall interface feels quite slow and sluggish. Using the phone seems to be a bit of a pain as you have to wait for everything. Clicking on an app icon takes time to open it, and even the most basic task like dragging down the notification bar slows down the interface. Overall, the performance of the Panasonic P11 is below average. Moving on to the camera. The Panasonic P11 comes with an 8-megapixel camera at the back that can record 720p videos and a 2-megapixel front-facing camera. The camera is nothing special as it is just a regular mid-range phone. The camera interface is slightly different from the regular mid-range phones and comes with separate screens for photos and videos. On the left side of the viewfinder we have 4 icons. The first one is the settings icon, which reveals a settings menu with basic options like aspect ratio, white balance, exposure, face detection and so on. Below it we have the shooting mode icon, which shows only 3 modes, which is normal, speedy and panorama. Then there's the scene mode, which shows 4 basic options like auto, sports, night and portrait. Below it we have the flash toggle. On the right side we have the front and the rear camera toggle to the left of the bar, which houses the photo and video toggle, the shutter key and the gallery shortcut. Video mode offers even fewer settings options. In terms of camera quality, the images were average. We have seen much better images from an 8-megapixel camera and have seen worse quality images from 13-megapixel camera as well at the same price point. The default camera features are quite limited and the image quality is below average. Gaming performance too was not very good. Like most of the interface, most of the games lagged throughout the gaming experience and the experience just was not very good at all. However, casual games like Temple Run 2 and Subway Surfers came out slightly better. The Panasonic P11 runs on an almost stock version of Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean. The only change from stock Jelly Bean is the presence of a dual SIM settings option that lets you set default SIMs for making calls, sending messages and data connectivity. There's very little bloatware and you get apps like Hungama, Camcard and WeChat preloaded. The rest of the things are very stock. The phone dialer and contacts apps have been slightly skinned. The default video player is not as versatile as we would have liked, but you can always download third-party players like MX Player, which plays almost any format. Like most smartphones, the Panasonic P11 comes with connectivity options like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, 3G, micro USB and GPS. There's dual SIM support like most of the Indian phablets. For a price point of Rs 15,000, the Panasonic P11 is definitely not worth it. Though the phone has great build quality and nice display, it is let down by some very poor software optimization. The performance is very slow and you can notice that the interface lags all the time. The camera and gaming performance are below average as well. You might want to consider some other options in this price range. If you enjoyed our video, please do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.